Hey, you guys. Figured this was easier than doing anything else. So I'm making these small videos for you. It's not going to be long, I promise. I think I'm going to try to keep it to about 20, 25 minutes each video, one on chapter 12, 13, and 14. So here's the deal. Test 4 opens up next Wednesday. All right? And it'll be just like every other test. So you get the whole week to do it, not a big deal. Your book report and your video presentations are due April 5th. No exceptions, all right? No exceptions whatsoever. So we're almost at the finish line. I know it's been stressful. I know it's a little rough, but it'll be all right? So just get this work done. Do it to the best of your ability, and you'll be fine, all right? You should you all look in good shape with your grades, so that doesn't seem to be an issue. So anyway, welcome back to Principles of Marketing. It's the final quarter, and it's time to finish strong. So let me see what my man Peyton Manning used to say. You hear about how many fourth quarter comebacks that a guy has, and I think it means a guy screwed up in the first 3 quarters. All right, well, guess what? You're in the last quarter here. We got 3 chapters. We got 2 tests left, your video presentations with your book reports. You're almost there, all right? So even if you did screw up, it doesn't mean that you can't finish up strong and still get out of this class with an A or a B, all right? Point is try not to get behind as you move through your college career. Stay up. So real quick, I know what you guys are really caring about is your book report. Here, let me play with this little camera thing real quick, all right? So here's the deal. Again, all of the slides are online. I'm just posting the video because I feel like some people are used to, me talking about it a little bit, and maybe that helps you as opposed to just the book alone. But anyway, your written book report due Sunday, April 5th at midnight. By midnight, it is due. I want your book reports. You have a minimum of 5 pages, 12 font, double space, and it must be submitted via Blackboard. Don't worry about the printed copy because I won't see you. So just submit the version online so I can grade your paper. All you have to do is go to Blackboard. Everything will be done through and submitted through Blackboard. Okay? Minimum of 5 pages. Again, it's your book report. You can write about anything that you want. All right? Anything. It doesn't matter to me. That's your idea, your book report. What did you learn? What do you want to teach me? What do you want to teach the class? That kind of thing. All right? Double space it. 12 font, and it's good to go. Here's how I'm grading the book report. Writing style. Did you proofread your work? All right, can I read it and understand it? That's writing style. So I'm looking for grammar, punctuation, spelling, flow of the paper. Does it actually make sense in what you're writing, or did you just write down some gibberish thinking that I wasn't going to read it? All right, this is what I want to figure out. This is what I want to know. Then you have the informational content and clarity. That's worth 10 points. So what exactly did you write about? So you get 5 points for writing well, 10 points for actually telling me something worth reading. Think about it. It's 30 of y'all. That means I got to read 30 book reports. All right, please, by all means, give me something good to read. Teach me something. All right, and then you have your organization. You get 5 points if your paper is organized. There's no format for it, but I don't want paragraph 1 talking about something and then all of a sudden you come back and you talk about something completely tied to paper, right? Give me some kind of structure. A, B, C, have it organized, have a way that it flows, right? It's like watching a good movie. If it was choppy, then you wouldn't make any sense, all right? Same thing. This is how I'm grading the paper. Again, all of this is in your syllabus. The original syllabus, you can find it. Ideas about what to write about, you can find that in your syllabus. Okay? So, your presentation, creativity, something creative, something fun, creative, fun. Yes, I still want a presentation. What's going to end, right? That's what I want. A video record yourself, do whatever it is that you have to do. Have a fun, creative presentation, and submit it online. I don't care what you teach, but teach something. It should be about 5 minutes long. All right, 5 minutes max, though. I don't want it to go over 5 minutes. All right, so anywhere between, 4 to 5 minutes would be good. Think about it. I teach you guys in class 50 minutes a day. 5 minutes ain't that long. It goes by so quick, especially for a 120, 150, 200 page book. Should be plenty to talk about for 5 minutes. But you can talk about anything you want. Again, I want it creative and I want it fun. Here's how I'm grading it. Your delivery. Did you actually rehearse it, or did you just get up and start rambling and talking? All right? Did you actually give it clear, concise? Can people hear what you're saying? Did you speak slow enough? Did you speak too fast? Right? We want delivery. 2.5 points. Organization. Just like the book report itself, the written part, I want it organized. Organize it. Right? Make sense. Have a good movie. Have a good flow. 2.5 points. Creativity. How creative and informative is it? Right? You get 2.5 points for that. So that means if you give me a non-creative video, you decide you want to go ahead and just do something on, I don't know, you want to do me a PowerPoint presentation where you just talking in the background. That's a 0 out of 2.5. That's not creative. You get nothing for that. All right, now you better have something, right? Give me something. You had all semester to work on this. I told you the creativity part is the most. And clarity. Can we actually see or read what's in your video? Unlike this one. All right? So maybe if I turn the lights off, you guys can see it better. Let me check that out real quick. Sorry, I'm working on this. I'm no computer genius. No computer genius. I don't really think it matters. Anyway, look up the slide while the video's running. How about that? You just pull up the presentation so you can see it a little bit better. How about, yeah, that works. All right, so your presentation is worth 10 points in total. Your book report, worth 20. And then I had to add this part because if you remember, according to the old syllabus, we want to come in and we want to watch all of these videos together. Well, now, because of what's going on, I don't know what happened to the computer. Hold on. Oh, yeah. We're still running. We're good. So, now because of it, you got to watch them yourself. All right? So this is I want you to go and watch 7 of your classmates' videos. After everyone posted Sunday, April 5th, don't worry about that. The videos are due April 5th. This is due, I think, a week or two later. Check the syllabus that I sent you, the new one for the coronavirus, the email that I sent, because it'll have the specific due date in it. All right? Watch 7 of your classmates' videos and write a paragraph on each video. A whole paragraph. And this paragraph needs to include the one thing you learned about marketing from the video, not how you sell, but how you will use this one thing to make money in the future. Rate the video on a scale of 1 to 10 on its creativity, and then give me one thing you liked and one thing that you thought could be improved. That's it. All right, so watch 7 videos. That means that's 7 different paragraphs, right? Watch 7 videos, a paragraph for each video, and that paragraph should include this. Again, you can check this slide, or you can also go to the form that I sent you because that's there too. All right, that's all I want. And in order to grade that, if each paragraph is relevant, 2.5. If it's insightful, 2.5. All right? Is it relevant to the video? Are you actually talking about what the video was talking about? Insightful. Comments are clear, meaningful, and thoughtful. Did you just run through it and just write down whatever came to mind? Yeah, I can figure these things out. All right? That's how I'm grading your feedback. Watch 7 videos, write a paragraph on each video over this stuff, and then I'll grade that. If you have any questions, email me or give me a phone call. All right? That's it. Just that simple. If you have any questions about that stuff. Now, let's go. I'm already getting tired if you can't tell. So let's go to chapter 12, managing your customer relationships. So let's start here. Think about it. What is your worst customer experience? I can tell you mine. It was when I went to go buy a new car for my wife. A Honda CR-V is the car that I wanted. We just moved to Jacksonville and we needed a new car, right, for my wife to be able to drive and get around and X, Y, and Z. So we go into this Honda dealership. Coggin Honda, by the way, do not buy from Coggin Honda. Ever. Ever. Just trust me on that one. All right? No car. If it says Coggin, do not buy. But this is the worst customer experience ever. So we go in, and during the process, I got about 3 or 4 different sales reps. So every time that I go to look at the car, or go to, consider it, it's a different sales guy. All right, so I'm working with 3 or 4 different people. The one guy they finally ended up putting me with, we negotiated price, and we negotiated everything. My wife wanted a black Honda CR-V, I think it was like 2018. So we agreed on this. I said, all right, let's sign it, let's pull the trigger. But they don't have the car there, so I gotta wait. And they gotta deliver the car from a different thing. Guess what shows up? A gray 2017 CR-V. You ain't even get the color right. All right, so now on top of that, then I gotta go back through. It was just it was a horrible process, right? Then they wouldn't take my money. They wouldn't let me do it, so I had to come back the next morning and blah, blah. It was a horrible process. All right, absolutely horrible. So, and it was on something that cost me 35, 40 grand. Which made it even worse. All right, so think about your worst customer experience, and then think about what is customer service. All right, so customer service are all the activity that a firm does to satisfy the needs and wants of its customers. Right, it could be both human and mechanical. So if you call someone and you're talking to them on the phone because your cooking pot started damaging, well, that's human contact. If you decide to go through social media and can't reach, that's mechanical, right? Or how about the credit card companies when you call the people and then you got to go through the voice prompt and blah, blah, right? That's mechanical, all right? So one thing that you know for sure, poor customer service guarantees frustrated customers. If you don't believe me, check out this video.
Don't miss a moment. Live TV from 70 plus channels.
Not this video.
YouTube TV. Start streaming now.
Gosh. Can I help you? Name, please.
Seinfeld. You made a reservation for a mid-size, and she's a small. I'm kidding around, of course.
Okay, let's see here.
66 years old?
Yeah, well, he's in perfect health. He works out. He's vibrant. You'd really like him.
Why do people always say that? I hate everybody. Why would I like him?
So what do you think? Would you go out with a 66-year-old woman?
Well, I'll tell you, she would have to be really vibrant. So vibrant, she'd be spinning.
Oh, I'm sorry, we have no mid-size available at the moment.
I don't understand. I made a reservation. Do you have my reservation?
Yes, we do. Unfortunately, we ran out of cars.
But the reservation keeps the car here. That's why you have the reservations.
I know why we have reservations.
I don't think you do. If you did, I'd have a car. See, you know how to take the reservation, you just don't know how to hold the reservation. And that's really the most important part of the reservation, the holding. Anybody can just take it.
Let me speak with my supervisor.
There we go. The supervisor. You know what she's saying over there?
What?
Hey Marge, see those 2 people over there? They think I'm talking to you. So you pretend like you're talking to me. Okay, now you start talking.
Oh, you mean like this? So it looks like I'm saying something, but I'm not really saying anything at all?
Okay, now you say something else and they won't yell at me because they thought I was checking with you.
Okay, I think that's enough. See you later.
I'm sorry, my supervisor says there's nothing we can do.
Yeah, it looked like you were in a real conversation over there.
But we do have a compact if you would like that.
Fine.
All right. Well, we have a blue Ford Escort for you, Mr. Seinfeld. Would you like insurance?
Yeah, you gotta give me the insurance because I'm gonna beat the hell out of this.
Please, fill this out.
All right. Right? Poor customer service. It messes with you. So these are things that you got to consider when you're trying to make your money. Right? How are you going to interact with people? What are you going to do? Because you know if you give poor customer service, you're guaranteed frustrated customers, which means you're guaranteed to lose money because they're not going to stay with you too long. All right? But you also have to understand that the flip side of this is good customer service does not guarantee happy customers. All right, it's just the truth of the matter. Sometimes even if you offer good customer service, it's just like, oh well, I expected it. All right, so to maintain and gain customers, You have to provide customer service that is better than your competitors. There's no ifs, ands, or what's about it. If you want to gain and maintain customers, which means if you want to gain, right, earn more money and keep earning that money, you must provide customer service that's better than the competitors, right? Because the whole point of this is to keep them coming back. Keep them coming back. So we have to provide customer service. So just like in everything else, we need to have a strategy for how we're going to do it. Right? So a strategy for dealing or interacting with customers. Just that simple. All right? You're going to establish some policies and procedures and, hope that they're followed or make sure that they're followed. Right? How do you want to deal when certain instances come up? How do you want to deal with Seinfeld when you don't have a car for them, right? Or you got a small but not a mid-size, right? Maybe it should have been a discount that was given. Maybe, or what is it? How are you going to handle issues? How Cog and Honda should have had something in place for how to handle me when you delivered me the wrong car, right? They should have had something in place for how to handle me when they took my money but didn't give me the car until the next day. All right, they should have had things in place for certain circumstances or issues that arise. All right, so there are 4 factors to customer service. We're going to touch on them briefly. The reason why I kind of wanted to do some of these videos because I had some, this video is because I actually had some videos for you to watch. And I know if I told you to watch them, you just probably wouldn't do it. All right, so deliver the good completely and in a timely manner. That is the first thing that you got to do. You got to make sure that it's reliable. Then you also have to make sure to establish convenient customer communication channels and then ease of doing business. These are the 4 factors that are really important to customer service. Timeliness, reliability, communication, and ease of doing business. Those are the ones. So let's really talk about them really, really quick. All right, I promised you 20 minutes. That's all we're doing on each chapter. Not going to be too long. 20, 25 maybe. So the very first thing is timeliness. Thought is can you actually deliver good or service when the customer expects it? How many of you guys actually had to order something from Amazon and waited a few extra days for it? How many times have you ordered something and you haven't got it when you thought, right? So that is a big thing. Does it come on time? Can you deliver? Can you deliver? You took my money, now where's my stuff? All right, then you have consumer needs it for either, or that. Well, what are we doing? There's 2 types of consumers out there, right? 2 types of buyers. You have business buyers and you have consumers. So if I'm B2B, right, then the consumer needs it because they got to turn around and resell it. Think about it. We're selling our t-shirts. So we had to order the black t-shirts, blank, right? Well, guess what? I need those t-shirts to show up on time because I need to put the Marvel sign on them so we can keep this thing going so I can turn around and get my money. Right? So that's the thought from there. And then you could also do it for consumption. Right? So if I'm selling it to somebody, I got to make sure that they actually have it so they can wear their Marvel. Maybe there was a Marvel convention in town. Right? So they bought my shirt thinking that they were going to get it so they could wear it at the Marvel commercial. At the Marvel convention. But it shows up late. All right? So go to your book, find out what order cycle is. Time it takes from blank to blank. Think about what that would be. All right? It's in your book. Check it out. Reliability is the next one. All right? Wait, hold on. Let me just double check. I don't think I had a video for this, but... And I don't. No video. Okay, cool. I was on it then. So the next thing is reliability. So is it timely? That's the first factor of customer service. Can I give you what you want or expect in a timely manner? Then you have reliability, ensuring that customers receive goods within the stated time with no problems. Are you a man of your word? Is your company a man of their word? Man or woman of their word? Right? Can I trust you when you say something? So think about it. That's what reliability is. Can I depend on you? So here's the thing. Well, how about this? Here's a little UPS one I like. This is the kind of comedy I grew up on, you know.
Don't miss a moment. Live TV from 70 plus channels. YouTube TV. Start streaming now.
We're going down tonight. What do you want?
HDS, sir. And how are you this afternoon? Alrighty then. I have a package for you.
Sounds broken.
Most likely, sir. I'll bet it was something nice, though.
Yeah, it gave him that. Most likely, sir. Anyway. So, the thought is think about it. Someone spends the time and money buying one of your shirts, but the Marvel shirts, but it shows up with a hole in it. Right? Or it shows up damaged. It's the wrong size. Right? What are you going to do? Hold on, I got to check something's going on. Are we still recording? Yeah, we still record. All right. So, what are we going to do? Right? Reliability issue is a factor. Then we have customer communication. And communicating with people. How are we going to handle talking with them? Are we good at handling and communicating ourselves well? Two-way flow between what do you think, that and that. Go and figure that out. All right? But it must be accurate and timely. Because the part of communication that you don't want is this. All right? You don't want things to break down and people get pissed. So this is the best example I can find.
Grammarly does more than catch errors. With Grammarly, you can find really good, no, perfect words that make your writing sharp.
Hi, can I help you?
Yes, I'd like a ham and cheese omelet and wham fries.
I'm sorry, we stopped serving breakfast, but we are on the lunch menu now.
I want breakfast.
Well, you can't have it, we're not serving it.
So you said. Is that the manager?
Yeah,
Can I speak to him, please?
sure. Rick, there's a customer that would like to speak with you.
Yes, sir.
Hi, I'd like some breakfast.
We stopped serving breakfast.
I know you stopped serving breakfast, Rick. Sheila told me you stopped serving breakfast. Why am I calling you by your first names? I don't even know who you are. I still call my boss Mister. I worked for him for 7.5 years, but I walk in here all of a sudden, total stranger, and I'm calling you Rick and Sheila like we're in some kind of AA meeting. I don't want to be your buddy, Rick. I just want a little breakfast.
Oh, you can call me Miss Folsom if you want to.
Sheila, we stopped serving breakfast at 11:30.
Rick, have you ever heard the expression, the customer is always right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Here I am, the customer.
That's not our policy. You have to order something from the lunch menu.
I don't want lunch. I want breakfast.
Yeah, well, hey, I'm really sorry.
Yeah. Well, hey, I'm really sorry too.
Calm down. Just calm down, everybody. Just sit down. Sit down over there.
Hey. Mister. Where you going? No. You sit down there and you finish your lunch. Come on. Everybody just relax and take it easy.
You guys see how he's about to leave the woman?
Eat your lunch, please. Eat your lunch. You'll need your vitamins A's and B's.
Oh, that was the funniest part. Is that he was about to leave his girl behind. Anyway, he was halfway out the door. So, anyway, that's what we don't want, all right? That's what we don't want. We don't want someone to get mad, upset, crazy, because guess what? People spread the news about bad things more than they do good things. People on social media are complaining about things, not mostly telling you great things about companies, right? So bad news spreads. That's what typically happens. And then the last one is ease of doing business. All right, so let's go back. We have timeliness, which is important. Can I deliver that good when I said I'm going to be able to deliver? Reliability. Can I believe that you can do what you said? Will I get the right product? How many times have you ordered something and it was the wrong product? Reliability. Can I believe in you? Customer communication. Are you able to communicate yourself well enough to make sure that you keep customers happy and understand what it is that they want and try to solve things in a good way? And ease of doing business, right? That's the last one. How easy is it to do business with you? So check out this video.
Actually, I just remembered I have a pal at the DMV. Flat?
Sorry. Oh man, see, being lazy. Do you see what happens? Mess it all up.
Just the fastest guy in there. You need something done, he's on it.
I hope so. We are really fighting the clock and every minute counts. Wait. They're all sloths?
Are you saying it because he's a sloth he can't be fast? I thought in Zootopia anyone can be anything. Flash, 100-yard dash. Buddy, it's nice to see you.
Nice to see you, too.
Hey, Flash, I'd love you to meet my friend. Darling, I've forgotten your name.
Officer Judy Hobbs, CPD, how are you?
I am doing just
fine
as well as I can be. What
Hang in there.
can I do
Well, I was hoping you could run a play.
for you
Well, I was hoping you could.
today?
Well, I was hoping you could run a play press. We are in a really big hurry.
Sure. What's the plate
29T.
number?
29THD03.
Two, 9,
THD03.
T,
HD03.
H,
D03.
D,
03.
0.
3.
Hey, Flash, wanna hear a joke?
No!
Sure.
What do you call a 3-humped camel?
I don't know. What do you call
3-humped camel.
3-humped camel.
Pregnant.
Yes, very funny, very funny. Can we please just focus on the text?
Hey.
Wait.
Priscilla.
Oh, no!
Yes. Flash?
What do
No!
you call
A 3-humped camel! Pregnant! Okay, great,
Three
got it! Please,
humped Here
Yes, yeah. Here it is.
You
2 nights HD03.
go.
It's registered to Tetra Limo Service. A limo to Carterton and a limo to Tendertown. It's in Tendertown!
Way to hustle, bud. I love you. I owe you.
Hurry! We gotta beat the rush hour. It's night!
Yes, I made you watch that entire video, or you chose to skip forward. Just because, how easy is it to do business with? All right? These are the 4 factors. These are the 4 factors that are really driven home in customer service and that you have to develop your customer service strategy around. Okay? So, role of social media. I'm not going to talk much about it, but you have to understand, because social media is here, your generation is coming up, you want answers quickly. How many times do you guys shoot me an email and you guys want to wait 5 days for me to give you an answer? Most likely not. Most of you guys expect that I'm just sitting next to my email waiting to reply immediately. Right? Not the case, but that's what you expect, because technology today allows us to do that. So what they do a lot now is a lot of companies set up people that actually just stay on social media. So when someone has a complaint or an issue about their company, they can try to address it and do it quickly. So with a customer service strategy in place, let's kind of change pace a little bit. I should turn off the lights, light a candle or 2, put some soft, slow music in the background, and start looking towards gaining and keeping customers. So I want you to start thinking dating or relationships, all right? That's the thought behind this. You guys remember? It's cheaper to keep her. All right, I told you that. It's cheaper to keep her. So with that in mind, here are some rules. Dr. Hall's rules of marketing love. All right, aka gaining and keeping loyal customers. Rule number 1, customer satisfaction equals meeting expectations. All right, fellas, the lady has expectations, period. She's got a list of things that she actually expects from you. And as long as you meet those expectations, the customer is satisfied. All right? Now, what we really want to strive for is not customer satisfaction. We want to strive for customer delight. All right? Which is exceeding her expectations. She said, can you get these 5 things done for me? But you got 7 done. Now she is absolutely delighted because you went above and beyond. And that's what keeps you being able to keep coming back. All right? That's what keeps her loyal to you. Okay? So that's the thought. And know this, gentlemen and ladies. All right? They'll stick around as long as they get more from you than they get from anybody else. All right? That's just the name of the game. All right? You guys have heard the Beyonce song, Let Me Upgrade You, blah, blah, blah. Right? It's the same thought process. All right? As long as customers are getting and being delighted by you, they're there for you. They're going to keep giving you their money. All right? But if somebody else comes along and they got something better than they got, right? And then they treat her a little bit better than you treated her, you just lost her. And that's the name of the game, right? Maybe she wants to fly around the world. You ain't got the funds for that? Well, guess what? You just lost her. Right? That's the name of the game. They'll stick around as long as you give them more, or they can get more from you than anyone else. It's whatever it is that they expect, right? Whatever it is that they want. Here's some of the limitations, okay? Meeting expectations does not create loyalty. We just talked about that. Somebody with more value can take them away, right? Someone who's giving her more, they're going to take them. A gap may exist between what one provides and what truly wants or needs, right? Which also allows them to take customers away. So the gap may exist, right? You think you're doing everything that she's expecting. But guess what? What you're doing isn't what she wants. So she leaves. All right? And here's the key to all. What satisfies one does not satisfy the other necessarily. Right? So just because you were able to delight one woman or man by doing X, Y, and Z does not mean that you will delight another woman or man by doing X, Y, and Z. Okay? That's just the name of the game. And again, if you're not satisfying them, or they can get more from someone else, they'll leave you. All right? So you have to make a trade-off between customizing and standardizing. Right? It's the same difference between, do you want to customize your message or standardize your message? Right? Do I want to treat every single customer that walks in differently and make sure that, I address her needs and whatever it is that she wants? Or do I just have a standard approach to the game? Right? So that's what you have to be considering when you're thinking. And those are Dr. Hall's love. Rules of marketing love. But there's one other thing that I have to tell you about. And you got to delight them, right? Because that's how you keep them. You keep them by delighting them, doing more than is expected. But at what cost? All right? Satisfaction can't outdo what? Money, profit. All right? You don't want to go broke trying to satisfy her. If she wants to fly around the world and you can't afford it, don't do it. It's just that simple. Let her go and find someone else. If that's what she really cares about, then let her go on, right? Let her spread her wings and fly wherever she wants to go. Because satisfaction at no cost can outdo profits. And you need to make sure, right? So too much may be unprofitable. Maybe I got to go through hell trying to satisfy you. I'm not doing that. Now you're unprofitable. Well, get so that it's really, really simple, right? Just like in dating, get rid of the ones that are unprofitable and focus on the ones that actually make you money. That's the name of the game. All right? So we know who's profitable. Now you have to kind of build this brand loyalty, and that's what they call relationship marketing. So when you hear relationship marketing or ever see that term ever again in life, I want you to think it's cheaper to keep her. It's cheaper to keep her. All right? And that's the strategy focused on, right? So relationship marketing is a strategy focused on attracting, maintaining, and enhancing customer relationships. All right? Again, I already told you about cheaper to keep her, so hopefully you guys remember what in the world I'm talking about. If you don't, call me. I'll let you know. Don't overpromise, right? Don't sell them the world and you can't deliver on anything, because then they're going to leave you back. All right? Stay in your lane. Do what you can. Customer relationship management, just like everything else, there's a process. So we got to identify current customers. We have to understand how these customers interact. We have to gather specific customer information. We have to store and analyze this information. Then we actually have to use that information to build customer relationships. All right, go read all about it in your book. And it's all about the data with the relationship management process. All right, you want to collect and use data from touch points. And a touch point is any period of time or any time during that whole process where you're interacting with the customer. Okay, that's what that is. That's a touch point. And I don't know if you guys remember this.
Now you know. And knowing is half the battle.
So now you know. Go out there, figure out a way to make money, provide good customer service. provide customer delight, and you guys will do a whole lot better when it comes to making money. So that's the end of this video. We will pick up with chapter 13 in the next.